You may have observed two youngsters playing, and all of a sudden one of them wants what the other has and grabs it. And the one who lost it starts crying, saying, "It's mine, it's mine." Well, in the gospel today, Jesus, speaking to Nicodemus, said to him, "We need to be born from above and not below." And while there are profound theological implications in what Jesus said, the story of the youngsters demonstrates what Jesus was implying. Namely, grabbing something from someone else in a violent manner is an example of someone who has been schooled in manners that are from below and not above. Returning to the encounter now between Jesus and Nicodemus, it helps to know that Nicodemus was a Pharisee, a leader among the Jews, a member of a religious sect that followed strict observance of Jewish law. And for them, what Jesus observed and taught was heresy. And ironically, Jesus said, "I did not come to change the law, not one sentence, not one period." And Nicodemus risked his reputation by going to see Jesus under the cover of darkness. He was intrigued by Jesus, his talk about coming from the Father, his observance of Jewish law, but Jesus did so with compassion and mercy, qualities that come from above. To be born again, to be born from above, in simple terms, means to have Jesus in our lives and to have life in Jesus, and to model our lives on the words and actions of Jesus. We heard how the early Christian community tried to apply this truth by holding all things in common. And for a while, it worked, and it would be tried in every century down into the present age. That it may not have fully succeeded is not what we focus on, rather the attempt by men and women to acknowledge that we have to care for one another, share with others, and that we are our brother's keeper. This belief is born from above. The opposite, every man for himself, is born from below. Growing in generosity is a lifelong task for people born from above. Happy are those who live trusting in faith, who are born from above. They will see God. And how will they see Him? Not in a vision, but like Mary, who, attentive, kept everything in her heart and saw God with her inward eye. As we gather for prayer today, alone or with our family, remember to pray for people or events subject to actions or attitudes that come from below, and ask the one who comes from above to bring them healing and compassion.